Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I wanted to go over how I like to prepare for an upcoming sports card show. If you're new to the channel, please remember to drop that like and consider subscribing, really helps out the channel. But I wanted to share with you guys how I like to prepare for an upcoming sports card show. Maybe you've never been to one or only been to a few, and you're really wondering what type of cards people like or what kind of cards you should go after. So to start off, the number one thing that you should bring to a sports card show is cash. Cash is going to be the easiest way for you to make any type of pickups, no matter how small or how big. Every dealer loves to deal with cash. It's just the easiest way of making transactions. So after cash, I would say the next best thing to bring is just any cards that you think that people would like, or the cards that would be easiest to deal for. So I want to show you guys the box of cards that I bring to every card show. So here's the box that I bring. I have all of my graded cards and any cards in one touches right here on the left, top loaded cards right here, and also some sleeved cards here. I like to sleeve any cards and bring them if they're anywhere from $1 to $5, because if you're wanting to deal for some raw cards, maybe $20, $30 cards, you can usually trade a couple of sleeved cards if they're interested in them, or even a couple of top-loaded cards. So I like to sleeve up any cards that are $1 to $5 or so, and then top-loaded cards, I usually like to do $5 to $20, $30 cards, anything around there. And obviously your one-touch cards are going to be the more valuable ones. I have a NFL debut Justin Herbert right here. This card's about $50 or $60. So I like to bring just a wide range of cards. Also like to bring as many slabs as I can. Doesn't really matter how valuable the slabs are. If you don't really mind moving from them, then I would definitely consider bringing as many graded cards as you can. Just about every dealer will have some graded cards. And it doesn't really matter how expensive your slabs are, because lots of people will be interested in a lot of different things. So it's best to bring a wide variety of cards. Make sure you keep them organized in a box like this, or a lot of other people like to have the higher end briefcases or the cases for slabbed cards. But if you're really new, you're probably not going to have a lot of graded cards, so a cardboard box like this would work just fine. The next part of prepping for a sports card show is definitely to set a budget for yourself. Setting a budget will make sure that you don't go too overboard in new money spending in sports cards. For the most part, if you have a pretty good collection, then you're going to be able to trade a lot of cards back and forth with the different dealers that are there. But make sure you set a budget for yourself in case you see a really good card that you're looking for, either for PC or for investments. Say you see a card and somebody's looking for only cash and it's like $100 or $200. You want to make sure you set that budget for yourself if you can afford to spend that money. If you really want that card, or you really think that that card is going to go up in the short term or long term, make sure you set that budget for yourself so you're able to pick up those kinds of cards when you see them. And the most important thing when preparing for a card show is to know and understand the values of your own cards and the cards that you're going after. The two main sources that I like to look for the values of cards are both eBay and Card Ladder. Card Ladder is a website where you can use the data that they have for the past 3 months. They go off of primarily eBay sales. Card Ladder is more of a high profile card website, so you're going to look for your higher end like PSA 10s, PSA 9s. You're not going to really find too many raw cards unless they're raw cards of, let's say, Luka Doncic 2018 Prism rookies or more iconic cards like that. Anything with a value of $100 and up is probably going to be on here as long as it's the player's rookie year or just a rarer card of a certain set like stained glass mosaic. That's probably going to be on here. So just to give you guys an example, we have Luka Doncic PSA 10. If you go ahead and search that on Card Ladder, you will see that Luka's Prism card, his Donruss optic, his Silver Prism, all of these, you can see the data from about 3 months out. and it has a star next to the most important card or the card that people seek after the most. So if you click on the Prism card, you can see the population count, you can see a general trend over the past 3 months, and you can see what each data point is that it's sold for. I believe it takes the average or so of eBay sales for each day. So it's a very good barometer and very good gauge to see where the card is at in value. Helps you out with investments or just to see if your card has been losing value or gaining value over the past few months. Really helps you determine what exactly you're looking at. So Card Ladder is a very good tool to use when investing or just finding out if your cards have lost or gained value in the short term. The other website that I like to use is eBay. eBay is the absolute best way to figure out just about any values for any cards that you have. Everybody at a card show will usually go off of eBay comps when pricing their cards, either pricing them 10% lower than eBay comps, sometimes a little bit higher depending on if the card is rare or not, or just the value that they want to get out of it. Maybe they don't want to sell right at eBay comps. They feel like it's a little undervalued at eBay comps. So when you go ahead and search, let's say you're looking for, I don't know, Zion Williamson. Let's look at his Donruss rated rookie. Let's say you have raw cards of his. You can usually search up the player's name, the set that they're in, and sometimes adding the card number helps as well. Adding the card number can help take away some of the cards like this here, or if you're looking specifically for Donruss, it'll take away the optic as well. I believe Zion's card set number is 201, so go ahead and add that in there. And here you can see a bunch of the listings. The most important part when looking on eBay for comps is to go down here to sold items. You go ahead and click that and make sure ended recently is the filter right here. That way you know what day it sold and how much it sold for, and if it ended on an auction or if it ended on a best offer accepted or buy it now. Right now, the best offer accepted, you can't see it through eBay directly, which kind of sucks. I have been using the site 130point.com, but in the last few days, eBay changed something with their sales data, so 130point is currently not working right now. If anyone out there knows a good website to use for that, please drop it down in the comments. Helps out a lot of people and would help out me myself because I don't really have a website that I'm using right now for that. But anyways, usually you can take the average or so of the last few sales of the last few days as a good indication of what the card is going for, and you can negotiate that way. So yeah guys, that's everything that I like to do when preparing for a sports card show. So a quick little recap: when you're preparing for a sports card show, you need to make sure you have cash. You need to make sure you set a budget for yourself so you're not spending too much new money on sports cards. You need to figure out what all cards you're bringing, and once you figure out all the cards that you're going to bring, make sure you keep them organized in a box like this. And lastly, you need to make sure you know the values of your cards as well as knowing the values of the cards that you're going to pick up. Makes negotiating a lot easier, and it saves time on looking up eBay comps while you're at the show. Still something I need to work on. But yeah, knowing the values of your cards and knowing the values of the cards that you're going after will save a lot of time and could save you some money in the long term or help you make more money. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos for any future sports card content. Anyways, I'm out.